Okay, so this is going to be the first day of my trading journal, and just going to recap how my account got to where it is and what I learned along the way from the start of this graph to where I'm at right now. And then I'll discuss my positions in the next video. So anyway, this is where my account started back in February. Didn't really know much about the market at that time. I pretty much just made this so that I could buy some AMC, and that was pretty much it. And as you can see, there's this big spike right here. At the time, I didn't start with 32 grand in my account. I probably had about 500, 600 bucks at this point. And so, as you can see right here, I had a gain of about 550 bucks. So I pretty much doubled my money. But because I didn't know anything about trading or investing at that time, I never really cashed any of it out. I never took any profits. And so, shortly thereafter, I just ended up even lower than where I started for a net loss of 200 bucks. And then this continued for a little bit, and there's a little spike over here. It was up like, 170 bucks and then went back down. This was just me holding AMC at this time, and this big run up right here is the AMC squeeze. So I'd say right around here, AMC was around $8, $12, and this is right around here. This is where AMC hit $72 in the after hours, I think. So right around this time, like April, May, I probably had around $4,000 in my account. So when my account was up here in June and I was up by around $4,500, I pretty much doubled my account. But much like this first area over here, I did not pay myself. I did not take profits. Pretty much just diamond hands, diamond balls, and that pretty much got me right down here. July 14th, my account was basically back to where I started, up 70 bucks. So, starting around here, I was like, hey, this isn't really sustainable. Something's not working. I'm going to need a new strategy. And so I would say right around August 10th, I had learned more about, charting, technical analysis, and options at that point. And so right around August 10th, I decided to try a new strategy where I wasn't just going to buy and hold AMC, but I was going to sell options. And so what I started doing around August 10th was every week I would do cash secured puts and I would sell options on AMC that are far out of the money. And so at that point in time, I would sell weeklies and I would try to aim for about 1% of profit per week. So if I'm selling, let's take this top one for example. So I have this $32 put that expires this Friday. So I sold these for about $32 when I sold them. So that would be 1% profit on 3,200 bucks. They expire at the end of the week. And theoretically, this strategy, if you did it every week, and you were never exercised on, you'd make 1% a week, and that would get you to around 52% gains in a year. So that was the strategy I started to employ with that because I like the idea of making money off of time value, and somebody else can buy the call or the put, and I'm basically selling them insurance, saying if it goes below $3,200, I'll buy 100 shares, but if not, I'll just keep the small 1% profit a week. And it was nice to have, sell 3, 4, 5 puts and have 100 to 150 bucks come in every week pretty reliably. I think it's about a 90% chance of profit when you sell these puts in the option chain. So anyway, I add some of my paycheck every week, so this number up here is always going up. And it was doing really good for me, actually. From August 12th, I was at $34,000. And then up here to August 15th, or October 15th, so August, September, October. So 2 months, I was around 37. So I went from 34 to 37 in about 3 months. So I was up about 10% in 3 months, which is pretty good. And the market actually took a downturn right around here, and my account actually did pretty well. And then right around here, I kept some positions open because my account was getting close to the top of, all-time top of my account is like 37.3, and I was sitting around 37.1. Really wanted to reach the top of this account. I opened more positions than I should have, and I kept them open, until Thursday. AMC dropped pre-market like 6 or 7%, and I pretty much got slaughtered from there. I lost like $2,000 in one day. And so today is November 1st, and I recovered from 35,000. I'm back up to 36,000. So I made about $900 past couple weeks. So let's move on to my position. So yeah, my strategy is still selling AMC puts. They're not paying as well as they used to when AMC was more volatile, so it's not as good of a strategy right now. I can't sell it as far out of the money to get 1%, and if I do, and if I wanted to still sell that far out of the money, I would have to sell for less than 1%, so maybe 0.5%. But as you can see, I try to ladder them. I've sold a couple $32 puts for this Friday, a couple $31 puts for this Friday, a $29 put for this Friday. And what I try to do is I try to sell a couple each day of the week. So I sold a few on Friday, and then I sold a few today. So I have 5 positions open. These calls that I bought were honestly bought out of boredom. One of my trading rules is not to buy options, only to sell them. But I broke my rules here. And when I closed these out, I didn't want to close them out today and waste a day trade. So they're still open. I'll probably close these 2 calls, eBay and ChargePoint, out tomorrow for a small loss of around $6 on each contract, loss on each contract. And the Apple call, I probably, since that expires next Friday, I'll probably hold that call until at least maybe Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, and see if it's moving in my direction. My stop loss on this one, I paid $1. Actually, let's just click on it. I paid $137, and so far I've made 15%. So I could cash it out for a profit right now. I think Apple's going back to around $150, $151, so I'm going to be holding it for now. And that's the options part of my portfolio. Let's look at the stocks part. Okay, this is the stocks part. So here I have AMC. I have 135 shares. I bought around 100 shares at 30. Let's find out. So my average cost is $35.73, and if you go down to the history, you can see. Let's go show more. Besides my puts selling, and then I buy them back once I've made a majority of my profits. But you can see I have these market buys. So I have 5-share market buy from today at the close. I have a 5-share market buy from this morning. I have a 5-share market buy from the 27th, 5 shares, 27th. So I've pretty much been buying 5 shares every day, kind of adding to my position. And I'll go over why in my next video, which is going to be charts. But for now, I just wanted to go through my holdings. So I have AMC, GME. I don't really have any GME. I'm holding $1 in market value just so that it stays. What is this? Just so that it stays on my stock watch list. I have $1 in there, so I don't have to. I can always keep an eye on it. This stock right here, Carve, was a short squeeze play that I chased into that I'm pretty much bag holding right now and waiting to get out of. As you can see, I'm down 27% on Carve. And I have 1 share in the SPY. I have 15 shares in the IWM. I'm up about 3%, about $100. It's my biggest holding besides AMC. 30%. I'll go over why that is in the charts analysis as well. Let's see if we can even see it on here, what it looks like. Yeah, but I'll go over it on charts. And then let's see. I have the NASDAQ. I have 3 shares. I'm up a little bit on that. I have like $1 of Tesla, just so I can keep an eye on it. And funny enough, I'm up 70% on the dollar that I put into Tesla, with an average cost of $700. So yeah, that's pain right there. You know, this chart is ridiculous, but what can you do? And then the last thing I own is, so I have Boeing actually. I have 1 share, but I'm probably gonna add another share to it. Average cost of 213, so I'm pretty much break even right now. And then the last thing I own is just this Donald Trump SPAC. I wanted to keep an eyeball on this, so I actually ended up putting $5 into this when it was literally at the top, $157. Right here. Well, it doesn't even show you, actually. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't even show you on this chart how high it was when I bought it. And that's why I'm down 60% on this. But I'm just keeping an eye on it, and I've only lost a couple bucks, so that's pretty much it. Last holdings for me are crypto. Let's see, how much do I have? I have $70 in Doge. I'm up 10%. It's not that much. In terms of dollars amount, I have about 300 bucks in Bitcoin, which I'm actually down on. My average cost is higher than the price. But I will buy more. Keep buying more every week. Average down. And then here, Ethereum, I have about 300 bucks. This I'm up 7%. So anyway, that's the portfolio recap. How long is this video? 11 minutes. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's how my account got to where it is right now. And I'll probably have another video that kind of discusses like the lessons I've learned since trading and some of that stuff. But that's just a brief portfolio recap of where I am right now in this line chart. And so I'll close this video up, and then I will probably start the charts video in the next one. Peace.